Hello everybody, my name is Lush Eisner and welcome to the Canadian Money Talk, the channel about Canadian investing and personal finance. Please like and subscribe. I record a video per week, so make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified each time one comes out. I had a question on YouTube that said, I am 65 and also have a problem with deaccumulation. I have savings and investments which generate more income than I have trained myself to spend. Any books, ideas, tricks to learn how to spend? Please pass on any info or a blog about this topic. Thanks. I definitely identify with Grant. Decumulation is a problem if one has been accumulating our whole lives and is frugal, like me. It's hard to switch and start enjoying life a bit more, even if you know that there is zero chance you'll run out of money. It's a nice problem to have, I'll grant you, and isn't that common, but for those of us who are in that saving frame of mind and don't normally have family to leave the money to, it's an issue. Spending doesn't bring me joy, and I don't know what I would like to buy, so it's just wasteful if I force myself into something and it doesn't make me feel good. A quick example, when I moved from Surrey, BC to Edmonton, I left my 60-inch rear projection TV with a neighbor because it was old and huge to move, and I was just going to spend $2,000 to buy a nice new 60 to 65-inch 4K resolution TV in Edmonton for my living room or media room. Well, a bunch of garage sales later, I paid $40 for a 46-inch flat screen 1080p TV, and I seem to think that I'm done. I just can't really help myself. Culturally, being born in Eastern Europe, I have frugality in my culture. My family wasn't poor, solidly middle class, hating debt, and being good savers, just missing out on the investing side. We came to Canada with $5,000 in my father's shorts, don't ask, and built up our lives from basically zero and had to be frugal to make it. So I have been changing my mindset in the last few years, to my credit, I think, personal growth. A thing I found myself doing is not bargaining when I'm buying used stuff at garage sales and just paying the asking price if the price seems reasonable. And once a gentleman promised to deliver a punching bag for me to put into my garage, since I don't have a car, and he wanted $20 for the delivery, but we discovered that the base of the bag was really heavy and that it was just a huge effort for him and I, so I gave him $40 instead of 20 for the move. It's not quite feeding the homeless, but it made me feel good to be fair for the amount of work it took. I also started tipping more in restaurants and enjoying the meals for the social occasion and not just thinking about how expensive it is. Money can make you feel good that way if you let it. Because I love music, I contributed to one of my favorite bands' fundraising campaign for a new album with $200, which is 20 times what the album purchase would have cost. So I have an ability to contribute to what I enjoy. On my trip to Southeast Asia last year, I also caught myself tipping significant amounts. Significant for the locals, not for me, but the intention was there, when someone was extra helpful or provided great service. The thing I am looking for at is charity donations, but not just writing a check. Spending time with a charity, working at the charity, which is doing good work, and donating, of course, is good as well. Altruism, especially if it is in person rather than at a distance, has been shown to benefit the person donating and makes you feel good to use the money to help someone else. So that's another way to go. But don't try to do it through a website, it won't have the same effect. Volunteering at a local SPCA, I love dogs, and then donating is my next project. As far as tricks and tips for everyone who has trouble spending money, I would say put it into your budget, like a reverse budget, where you have to spend a certain amount on something. Even if you don't need another TV, going out for meals should be nice and burn up a bunch of cash and bring some joy. Massages, classes at the rec center, travel is great, an obvious way to go through a bunch of money, and you get to see something if you enjoy travel. I don't. If you always wanted a collection of hockey cards, comic books, or just books, that can blow a couple of thousand depending on how old those items are. and you get some joy out of it. And lastly, donate your time doing something you're good at and enjoy, like a previous career. You won't spend money, but if you don't ask for money, you're not getting more. I'd like to teach investing in personal finance at a local college or high school as a way to give back a little bit. Find something similar, find a way to be useful in your community, and that will make you feel good. The Victory Lap Retirement, Work While You Play, Play While You Work by Jonathan Chevreau talks about Findependence Day, and that doesn't have to be paid. Its purpose is to keep you involved in society, feel useful, and help people. The second book that comes to mind which could help is a classic, The Die With Zero, Getting All You Can From Your Money and Your Life by Bill Perkins. If you'd like, borrow it at the library. And for whatever I don't spend by the time I shuffle off this mortal coil, my plan, if I don't acquire a family in the next 30 to 40 years, is to give anything that's tax-free today, so primary residence or a TFSA, to the last person that was nice to me, waitress, librarian, whomever, so I can change their life, and I can donate in kind, always donate stocks as is, don't sell them first, to a charity from my non-registered accounts. So that way I don't pay capital gains by the time of my passing, and the charity won't pay capital gains because they are a charity. So I make a difference there too using my non-registered accounts. I contemplated carrying around $100 bills to give to people who need it. As I bike around, I get to some pretty rough neighborhoods, but I don't really want to get mugged nor lied to. So to summarize and give you some steps to follow, understand it's quite common to feel uneasy about spending money after a lifetime of saving. Here are some strategies to help ease the transition. Number one, understand your spending goals. Define what you want to achieve with your money, whether it's traveling, pursuing hobbies, or supporting a family. Having clear goals can make spending feel more purposeful. Number two, set a budget. Create a spending plan that aligns with your goals and ensures you won't run out of money. This can provide a sense of security and control. Number three, start small. Begin with small, enjoyable purchases to gradually get comfortable with spending. It could be something like a nice meal out or a hobby-related purchase. Number four, focus on experiences. Spending on experiences rather than material goods can bring more joy and satisfaction. Consider investing in activities that create lasting memories. No one remembers the new TV they bought. They remember the movie they watched on it with their family. Number five, seek professional advice. A financial advisor can help you create a plan that balances spending and saving, providing peace of mind and helping you adjust to your new mindset. But speaking of professionals, perhaps a psychologist that concentrates on financial issues would be helpful as well. I'm sure you're not the only one. Number six, reflect on your values. Recognize that spending money now is a reward for your years of hard work and sacrifice. It's important to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Number seven, practice mindfulness. Being present and mindful when you spend can help you appreciate the value of your purchases and reduce feelings of guilt and anxiety. The focus on experiences from earlier on is the way to go. And lastly, number eight, stay informed. Continuously educate yourself about financial management to maintain confidence in your spending decisions. Spending your hard-earned money should be about enhancing your quality of life and happiness. You've earned it. If you have any requests on what you would like me to cover in future videos, please put that in the comment section. If you'd like to get in touch, please reach out on any of these social media channels, and may you have a profitable day.